Hey, brothers and sisters. Are you looking for a short, uplifting quote? Well, you've come to the right channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Andrew. This is the Hiking Druid channel, and we talk about lots of uplifting things. Um, and I actually have a couple that I want to share with you today, and um, they sort of connect with each other. But first, check out the link that's right below this video before I forget to ask. and it there's a link that you can get a free guide to how you can keep your immune system strong for you and your family. And you'll get on a newsletter so we can keep in touch. That comes out roughly about once a month. And I have all kinds of other ideas for staying healthy and finding peace in the natural rhythms of the wilderness. And I've been an avid hiker. I've done some long distance hikes. I've done tons of like weekend and week long hikes and observing the wilderness and finding quiet and uplifting places to spend time and write. And so, and just observe the beauty that's in nature. And so, yeah, I share all kinds of my insight, my ideas of how to stay in a peaceful state of mind, how to be uplifting, how to find uplifting places, how to be uplifting to others. And these days, it's so important to be able to stay in a positive place in a topsy-turvy, changing quickly, exciting world like we live in now. And so here's a short quote that it's an oldie but goodie, and might be you haven't heard of it before. And it has to do with when you start helping others, it will multiply. And as you're guiding people in the way that you demonstrate helping, it will also uh, encourage them to do the same. And so all of a sudden, there's lots of people lifting lots of folks. And the quote is, "A rising tide lifts all the boats." Okay? So as each individual goes out and starts doing good deeds and guiding people, the tide rises. See, a rising tide lifts all the boats. And we need to be able to help all the people come out of the depths that they might find themselves. If we do that, when we overcome our adversity, then we can also show others how it's done. And it might be a little different for each person, but a lot of the ways that you push through your challenges can really be helpful to others. Okay? Here's one that's my personal quote that I wrote, that I have been sharing with people for decades and decades. Are you lifting up or tearing down? It does make a difference. So see how it kind of ties into the first quote. Are you lifting up or tearing down? It does make a difference. And folks, these days, I see a lot of people tearing down, thinking they're helping people to understand some new idea or new discovery they've made, or just because they're different from one another. We need to be very cautious of that. If you're tearing people down, you're not lifting people up, are you? So it's easy to do. We've had it done to us so often, right? I mean, everybody's been put down by somebody. Often they're bullies. They're actually filled with fear. And it's okay to correct somebody if they are putting you down. And that's another way that you might be able to turn it around and lift them up. But I've found I can't, someone that insults everybody that they disagree with or who disagrees with them, I don't really have much time to like match insults. I just won't do it. I can keep away from doing that because I don't want to be brought down. I want to be one of those boats that are building up, and I want to be the tide that's lifting up the other boats. So if someone's being insulting, I'll say, okay, thank you for your opinion, but I don't have time to argue or to insult, and I do hope that you have good luck with your ideas. I have not found that to work for me. Let's say if it's someone attacking your belief system, you can say, well, all I can tell you is what has worked for me to be a more loving, uplifting, kind-hearted, powerful, loving being. And that's who I surround myself with. That's who I meet all over the world and interact with. And anytime you, assuming the person that was being insulting might just not understand your point, anytime you want to come in a positive light and discuss this, I'm here. But I'm not going to trade barbs and insults just because you see something different than me. See, there's many ways to approach this. Meantime, people if you're on social media doing this, people are going to gravitate who are positive to you when you're being positive. People who are negative, living in fear, doubts, anger, they're going to gravitate to the person who is being insulting. Do you really want to attract negative, fear-filled, maybe even evil people? I'm not saying that everyone that's negative is evil, but all evil people are negative. They can pretend to be good for a little while, but you can see through that pretty fast when you practice discernment and comprehending goodly godliness. So I'd rather be that rising tide, or at least be amongst the boats that are going up together. And these days, we are rising tides. We are rising on the tides. And so I hope you found that helpful. Please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. It will help more people to get this important information. And don't forget to sign up on that link right below the video. And if you click sort of a little below that on more, you can see some of the other links that can get you more information. So feel free to check out the Give, Send, Go link, and it will explain the fundraiser that I have that's trying to get the permaculture learning farm going, that's going to help a lot of people to learn about how to have more peace in their life, how to be uplifting, how to let simple joys lift them up. So thanks for watching. This is the Hiking Druid channel, and I'll see you soon with another video. Thanks again. God loves you. I love you too. Bye-bye.